Welcome to Milk and Honey Tarot Therapy. This is a reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And as we go through the cards, I'll also tell you a little bit, if you're new to my channel, about what I do and services that I offer for people one-on-one. And I've had the channel since 2017 and love to use this platform for reaching people who are not just looking for a reading, but being formally trained as a therapist and executive coach. My real calling and passion is to work with people one-on-one. I can do readings one-on-one, but also I go a little deeper for those who want to get unstuck, and I use metaphysical tools and energy healing and a lot of modalities that really fast track people through challenges, trauma, things that have just repeated patterns. I often say short-term answers don't resolve long-term patterns. So I'm all about resolving the patterns and helping you live your best life. So that's enough about that. My information's below if you want to email me for more. But let's get started with your August reading. All right, so here is where we're going to start with this reading is the Nine of Wands. So this kind of is a card about having been through some challenges. Nine is a number of almost completion. 10 is completion in the tarot. And in my destiny card readings that I do, that it's an ancient Egyptian reading, 9 is completion. But this is almost there. But you've been through, this man has got a bandage around him, but he's standing strong. This is just saying no matter what you've been through, what life's thrown at you, you've survived up to this point, and you will survive. There's new life coming. This is wands. This is projects, communication. It's a fire energy. So there's things action, things that are beginning to happen, coming out of something difficult. This next card is the Two of Swords. So this is about a little bit being blocked. Maybe everything that you've been dealing with, whether it's been in your career, relationships, it's created a little bit of a blockage in how you want to move forward, not necessarily knowing how to move forward. This woman is also, it's interesting, both of these people have a little bit, she's blindfolded, he has a bandage on his head. There's just, I get some of you have been through some challenges this year, maybe even longer, and you're not sure what to do. This woman is sitting down, she's not moving forward. Although the message with this card is she has the ability to, unlike the Eight of Swords, she has the ability to drop the swords, take off her own bandage and move forward. And the water and the moon all represent tuning into your own intuition, getting answers, getting clarity, and being able to kind of just assess. I get some of you, you're in a phase of assessing. You don't feel like you can move forward, but you need to really just pause for a minute. And that's not a bad thing, to heal, to get clarity, to get direction. This next card is the Seven of Pentacles. And this is all about something not working. A harvest, this man has planted seeds. There's a little bit of growth, but it's not everything he's wanted. And he's tired. He's sort of trying to evaluate, is this worth it? So I get some of you might be evaluating a relationship, a career path, an idea that you've had. Maybe you've even tried and you aren't seeing all the results. Maybe there are a few results. 7 is a number of challenge. So you're trying to, I get many of you are at this crossroads of, should I stick with this? Is it time to move forward? And there's a lot of reflection that, this is a great month for that. With the solar eclipse, and on the August 12th, it's a time the north and south nodes are changing. It's a time to let go of certain things and a time to move forward of certain things. South node letting go of comfort zones, things that aren't working, and then begin to think long term. This is a Knight of Pentacles who's planning for the future, Some of the knights are charging forward, and knights in general are about fulfilling a mission or moving forward with some plan. But this knight is reflective. He's contemplative. He's examining his options, his strategy. He's being very careful and methodical. And I do get that, again, this crossroads energy is what you're dealing with after coming through things that just maybe aren't working or haven't worked. And then if you've watched me before, I pull some oracle cards as well. And this one really confirms this breaking trail. A breakthrough is at hand. So for those of you who've been waiting, maybe you haven't moved forward because you're waiting to get some news, you're waiting for things to develop in a certain area. I get that you're going to get a breakthrough. You're going to see things start to, especially after this month with all the energies going on and the astrology going on for everybody this month with the eclipse and the full moon, this powerful full moon right now. And what this might require of some of you is solitude. You might be in silence, peace prevails. You need to kind of get into a place, you're Aries, you love to move forward, you've got fire, you've got action, you want to make things happen, you're results oriented. But for some of you, and this might be foreign to you, you need a little bit of downtime, a reflective time, getting clarity. In silence, peace prevails. Get to that place where there's peace in your sense of direction about what next steps are. And at that point, as you do, you'll have this vast vistas. You can expand your horizons, but I get whatever you're planning right now, whatever you're strategizing about, whether it's launching a business, changing a career, maybe whether or not to continue in a relationship. There are great horizons ahead, but you're blocked in, hemmed in with this Two of Swords, but that's not a bad thing. It's like the universe is saying, tune into spirit, get your intuition quiet, and you have to quiet yourself to get that. And then these oracle cards really emphasize the same message, truth be told. You will be getting truth from your higher self, truth from the universe, truth from God. You will get those messages as you pause, reflect, strategize, plan, and great things you'll kind of get these downloads that will begin to give you the messages you need to move forward and start co-creating. This is a very similar, this co-creation and this card of a breakthrough are going to come as you co-create with your higher downloads and your God, the universe, and co-create from that place, not just the mind and the will. And you're great about manifesting and making things happen, but there needs to be some sort of healing first. Maybe there's a release, maybe there's a forgiveness. This card is the last sort of card coming through, which is mending. There needs to be something that needs to heal and mend before you can get that breakthrough, get those messages, move forward. And I believe that's where you are. However, this is a general reading resonates with you. It could be in your relationships. It could be in your living situation. It could be with a career and changing careers. And one more, I'll kind of pull one clarity card. Yep. Oh, the Five of Pentacles. So some of you felt like you've been left out in the cold. Maybe your finances have been difficult. Maybe you've been through a lot because you've lost a job. You've lost something. Your 5 is a number of loss, conflict, and that's what the history is. But you're moving away from that. The good news, the positive message of this card is that, yes, there's been loss. Yes, there's been some pain and some conflict and disappointment, but you're moving away and you're going, to stand tall. You're going to survive. You have survived already, and you're going to keep moving forward. And you'll get to the place where with this planning, you're gonna get the breakthrough you need. So hopefully that resonates with some of you. And if you're interested in, like I mentioned before, I love to do one-on-one coaching, life counseling sessions, be they career, be they, in your personal life, spiritual life. And you can email me below if you're interested. And thank you for watching, liking, subscribing. Welcome to my channel. And for those of you I haven't seen in a long time, it's great to see you and connect with you and get all the comments that I do. And I will see you next time.